Welcome, everyone. My name is Neelam Talreja, and I'm the founder of Mindseed Tutorials right here in Malad West, Mumbai. For years, I've been helping students just like you master their exams. And today, we're going to pull back the curtain on how your board exam papers are really checked. I'm going to share some secret tips that can totally change your score.
So, let's be honest. This is a huge fear for so many students, right? You study for months, you put in all the hard work, and then you worry that your final marks just come down to luck, whether the examiner checking your paper is in a good mood or a bad mood. Is that really how it works?
Well, I'm here to tell you that's a complete myth. The truth is, board exam checking follows a very strict, very rigid system. And here's the best part. Once you understand that system, you can actually use it to your advantage. If you stick with me, I promise the tips we're about to cover can boost your final score by a good 10 to 15%.
So what is this secret system? It all starts with what I call the secret rulebook. Now, this isn't some dusty old book, but it is a set of rules that every single examiner has to follow. They can't break them.
And at the heart of that rulebook is something called the answer key. This is the most important thing to understand. It's not a suggestion, it's a mandatory guide. Every examiner gets one, and it tells them exactly what points to look for and how many marks to give for each. Their personal opinion on your answer? Totally irrelevant. They have to follow the key.
And you know, understanding the answer key leads us right to our second secret, and this one is a real game changer. It's this simple idea. Every step counts.
This is all about stepwise marking. Let's say you have a math problem. You get half a mark just for writing the correct formula, another half mark for putting the right numbers in. You see, even if you mess up the final calculation and get the answer wrong, you could still get most of the marks for the question. The boards reward the process, not just the final answer.
So, what does this mean for you? It means you should never, ever leave a question blank if you know anything about it. In your English exam, just writing the correct format for a letter can get you a mark. In science, writing down what's given and the formula you think applies, that gets you marks. All those little half marks add up to a lot.
Okay, on to secret number 3. So, if the answer key is the official rulebook, where do the rules actually come from? Well, this brings us to what I call the source code. Here it is, the big secret. That answer key is made almost word for word from your NCERT textbook. That's it. This is why it is so important to memorize definitions exactly as they appear in the book, practice the diagrams from NCERT. When your answer is a perfect match for the textbook, you give the examiner absolutely no reason to cut your marks. You're basically speaking their language.
Now, for the million-dollar question I get all the time, does good presentation really make a difference? Can neat handwriting and organized answers actually get you more marks? The answer is a huge, resounding yes. But it's not just about being neat. It's about being smart about it.
First things first, the order of your answers matters. Look, you can absolutely start with section D if you feel most confident there. That's fine. But once you start a section, you have to answer the questions inside it in order. Don't do question 21, then 23, then go back to 22. It just makes the examiner's job more difficult, and trust me, you want to make their job easy.
Next up, keep your answer sheet clean. I've seen so many papers with calculations and scribbles all over the margins. It looks messy and confusing. The pro move is so simple. Do all of your rough work on the very last page of the booklet. Just label it rough work. It keeps your main answers looking crisp and confident.
And this might be the most powerful presentation hack of them all. I call it the keyword strategy. In any definition or long answer, there are always one or two super important words that hold the main idea, right? Underline those words with a pencil. It's like a signal to the examiner that says, hey, I know what I'm talking about. A lot of times they'll see that keyword, know you've got it right, and give you full marks without even reading the rest of the paragraph.
So we've covered the rules, the strategies, the presentation hacks. But for our final secret, I want to talk about the person checking your paper. What is the examiner's real goal?
Now, this might be a shock, but it is the honest truth. Examiners are not out to get you. They're teachers. And believe me, they want you to succeed. They will actively look for places to give you marks. If your answer is even partially correct, they'll try their best to give you credit for what you got right. They're on your team.
So when you put all of these secrets together, understanding the system, using step marking, sticking to the textbook, and knowing the examiner is on your side,
It all points to one big overarching strategy. So what is it? What's the one thing that all high scorers have in common?
It's this simple. They never leave a question blank, period. Even if they have no clue, they'll write down a formula from the chapter, a related definition, anything that's relevant. And why is this so critical? Because if you're on the edge of failing, an examiner can look at those attempts and find a crucial half mark or a grace mark to push you over the line. A blank answer gets you a 0, guaranteed. An attempt always gives you a chance.
So as you get ready to walk into that exam room, I want you to carry this confidence with you. You're not walking in blind anymore. You're walking in armed with a strategy. I want you to repeat this to yourself every morning. This exam will be the best exam of my life. Don't fear it. Own it.
Thank you so much for watching. I really hope these tips help you feel more confident and prepared. Remember these strategies, but most of all, believe in all the hard work you've put in. If you're looking for personalized guidance or expert tutoring, please feel free to reach out to me at Mindseed Tutorings. Now go ace those exams.